Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Paterson, and welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm going to be showing you 5 of the best, in my opinion, resources for creatives and designers in the industry online right now. These resources are resources that I 1 love, 2 use, and 3 will make your life easier, and they're resources that you guys probably don't know about. And because I'm making a video on these resources, you guys get heavy discounts on them as well. So all the links to these will be in the description, and I do get a small commission for each time you purchase one, so it does help me out too, just so you know. The first one is the Logo Package Express. If you're a logo designer like myself, one of the most annoying and tedious times for creating logos is to send the files, is to create them, send them, organize them for the client. And we know this is an important part of the process in making sure your client has the right files, because if they hire another designer to work with the logo, putting it onto, packaging or like actual apparel products or whatever, we need the right format of files for the designer. Normally, we as designers would have to create these logo files manually, which takes forever. But now the logo package does this all for you automatically within Illustrator. It's really easy to use and intuitive, and saves you so much time. As you can see here, I'm using a submission from Come Design With Me to show you how this works. You basically select the logo that you want, that you're going to be giving into the package, and then you use the extension and it works, as you can see, blazing fast. I honestly think that this is one of the best extensions that I've ever used in Illustrator, because it saved me so much time and hassle. It does it all for you. It doesn't just like create these artboards, it actually creates the PNGs, the JPEGs, the print, the web, saves all the Illustrator files all by itself. It does something that would take normally probably half an hour if you're quick, and it does it in a few seconds. If you'd like a nice 15% discount on the logo package to help you give your files to your client on time, click that link down below in the description. For anyone out there that loves to draw letters or do hand lettering, then there's 2 awesome resources that I can offer to you today. The Grid Builder. Now, hand lettering is difficult for most people, not because they can't draw the letters, but because they don't know how to compose them. Now, hand lettering is basically a composition of shapes and letters within those shapes. And what the Grid Builder does, which was made by Ian Barnard and Stefan Koons, is it creates the shapes for you really intuitively, so you can use it within Procreate, Photoshop, Illustrator, and you can actually print them out as well, which is pretty cool. I use the Grid Builder quite a lot just to get my composition down. It makes it so much easier and keeps everything really nicely balanced and on point. And if you don't have an iPad, don't worry, you don't need it. You can use it in Photoshop, Illustrator, and you can print them off. If you'd like the Grid Builder, click the link down below and it will take you to Design Cuts, where you can get the Grid Builder for a good amount. Now, the next resource is sort of another step towards the Grid Builder, which is called the Letter Builder. The Letter Builder is exactly what it says. It's actually created by Ian Barnard as well, and the Letter Builder allows you to easily create letters consistently in a sort of package. I use the Letter Builder within the Grid Builder sometimes to create my compositions, and it also works great for hand-lettered logo type design. If you're starting out in hand lettering, it makes it so much easier to create these letters. It gives you the grid, and it basically becomes a natural part of lettering using the grid. Now, a lot of you guys will be asking, well, where are all the mockups in this sort of resource video? Well, there are some mockups I absolutely love, specifically branding mockups, because the difference between people who sell their designs well to those who don't are people who use mockups and branding mockups to present their logos. Presenting your logo designs to a client can't just be, here's the logo on a white piece of paper or on a JPEG. It has to be shown of what it could look like in the real world. So for instance, if you're creating a logo for a company that sells t-shirts or someone that sells notebooks, then you need to get the logo onto the t-shirt and onto the notebooks so it looks real, so the client knows exactly what they're getting when it's printed. Now, these packs do just that for you. It allows the client to see exactly what it could look like, and it can sell your design very well to them. Now, the one that I love the most is the branding presentation kit on designcuts.com. Not only does the branding presentation kit give you like the cool mock-ups of bags and things, it actually gives you things within the scene of your mock-up to make it look even better and more enticing. And it's these little things in these mock-ups that can make your brand a success or a failure when you're designing for someone. And in this kit, there are so many files, mockups for you, so you can really get into that and customize anything in there. Now, one of my personal favorite resources for me as a designer and a hand lettering artist that specifically uses the iPad Pro and Procreate to do hand lettering is brushes. Now, I sell a bunch of brushes on my website and I'll link them below as well, but there are so many other creators who are making amazing brushes. And one set of brushes that I loved using is the Rough and Raw brush set, and that's on Design Cuts as well. This gives you a really textured and dry feel to your work, which is nice. You can go really colorful with it and get really creative. So not only can you draw with them, you can add textures with these brush packs as well, and it's really easy to install and download. If you'd like to see the cool evidence of these brushes, you can either check out my Instagram or the website where they're selling it on at Design Cuts. Okay, and the last and most underrated resource of all time, and it's free to use and super simple, is Coolors. Now, Coolors is an amazingly fast and intuitive color scheme generator. It allows you to create color schemes on the fly really quickly, and there is an extension that can be put inside of Adobe Illustrator as well, so you can actually save the color palettes and use them in the swatches panel in Illustrator for your projects. Not only that, you can actually see some of the amazing color combinations that other people have got, the ones that are popular, the ones that for certain things like, you know, nature and things like that, and you can save your own and label them as well. I've used these for many brands because it's so much more fun than going out and picking certain swatches within Illustrator or other websites. And again, I think it's completely free to use. Now, if you guys want any of these resources, click the links down below in the description. I will label them meticulously so you know exactly what you're getting. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider subscribing by hitting that big red subscribe button down below, turning on post notifications so you never miss a video like this. If you actually liked this video in particular, press that like button. If you didn't like it, press the dislike button twice, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye.